Hello everybody and welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Clans, where last episode we got ourselves started on the Ghost Bear campaign. We're one mission in, and we need to figure out what's going on with all of this stuff because we're level 9 honor right now, and we've got a bunch of these limited markets in effect. Star Captain, owing to Carl Buryan's I think she said Bergen in the cutscene. Lack of foresight in logistics, the Ghost Bears lost the initiative in the early waves of our invasion of the Inner Sphere. To ensure this does not happen again, Con Jurgensen and I have instructed the merchant cast to ration all mech and technician assets. This will result in our merchant stores running incredibly lean for the foreseeable future. Additional rations will roll out as frequently as we can afford, but be warned, it will be up to you to leverage our ration mech stores to the best of your ability. So choose your assets wisely. Okay, so Horde mode, Arena mode, blah, blah, blah. Merchant Cast procurements. Okay, so the Merchant Cast has new stock of the following mechs: Shadowcat, Viper, and Mad Dog. Okay. And they also have the Jenner 2C2, the Nova, the Hunchback 2CC, the Rifleman 2C2, the Hellbringer, and the Summoner. Okay, so that's already starting to get into heavies. Interesting. Good to know. So at this moment, we want to check our repairs, and we probably want to upgrade our technicians some, but for right now, I'm not sure that I'm that concerned about it. Looking at this, it looks to me like if we just requisitioned 3 technicians, that would do the trick. So we bumped this up to 3, and that Nova's actually going to need 1 more. It's going to be at 99. Gotcha. All of these are going to need additional. However, we have this spare Mad Dog. So we can just swap this Mad Dog like this, bring this down to 0, and make sure that the Huntsman isn't going to be quite done. The Nova will be done by doing this. So we can pull the Huntsman down to 3, pull that out, and then the Mad Dog can be on 3 as well. Something like this. We can swap the Huntsman with the Hunchback 2C. Hunchback 2Cs are very much of a glass cannon, but we can do that. That is a theoretical option. Okay, so at this point, I kind of forgot entirely about chassis upgrades in the last campaign. I realized that when we got to the end. I was just like, we finished all of the campaigns, and I was like, wait a second. Chassis upgrades exist, don't they? They absolutely do. I completely forgot about it. It's fine. There's not even all that much in here that I care about. So it's not all that relevant. So in the marketplace, we do have access to some additional mechs. These are via Kerensky's. We do need to unlock the Hellbringer plus 500 XP and the Summoner plus 500 XP for honors. So we could do that. We could get a Summoner going. We need to figure out what our weight limit for the next mission is. So that's going to be Falcon Hunt, and that's going to be 235 tons. So that means we have 25 more tons that we could include in this. Okay. That would be bringing the Kit Fox up to a 55-tonner, the Fire Moth up to a 45-tonner. That might be a good option, actually. Fire Moth to a Shadowcat. That sounds like an interesting option to me. Hang on, this is research. So we would need to acquire a Shadowcat, which we can definitely do. So we'll just purchase that with Kerensky's. That'll be fine. I'm going to leave these for the moment, because I want to be working on upgrading our science lab to its maximum level. So we're going to put all of our honors into this for right now. For the moment, anyway. So we can't get that upgraded anymore, but that is bringing us up to 255 per cycle. So at this moment, we can't get structure damage reduction. Looks like we're partway through the research tree already. Okay, that sounds good. So we're going to be running the Mad Dog, most likely. So that means that pulse lasers, and specifically pulse laser heat, is our core issue at this moment. LRM heat would be nice, but we run out of ammo in that thing. So pulse laser heat is probably a really good thing to go for. We'll get that going. We've got 1275 research points generated, so we definitely need more research points here. And what is available? Well, we've got any of these. Okay, so we could go for jump jet heat. That's fine. And that's all we can actually get with the components that we have available. Okay, so we're going to be idling our scientists for a little bit here, no matter what. We don't have anything else available. So that's understood. Okay, so we've got this Shadow Cat, and the Shadow Cat was planned to replace the Fire Moth. Fire Moth, bringing us up to 235. Okay, perfect. So Lilith is the commander and who we're going to be playing as. Terra is in the Shadow Cat. Yeah, we need to do our training here for sure. This is definitely a different room that we're in. So this is Terra here. She's in the Shadow Cat, and the default variant of the Shadow Cat here is the Gauss rifle. That's pretty strong, to be honest. So that's fine. What do we want her to get then? Well, this is maybe not the best mech for her. Yeah, this is an interesting trait here, but this is maybe not the best mech for her. She likes missile boats and ECMs. So we may want to consider putting a different mech in that position. Now, the Nova's not that mech. The Kit Fox does have missiles, at least. And then there's this Hunchback. This Hunchback, of course, is the dual UAC-20s. It's absolutely a glass cannon. That's understood. I think we just need to look through our MechWarriors here and see what all we have. So Rick Becker here. He is ballistic range and velocity, energy range, sniper. This guy would be good to put in the Shadow Cat. So I'm going to swap the Kit Fox and the Shadow Cat then. Like this. I don't know that we're going to give them any affinities yet because they're going to... Well, we might give them one of these affinities or something. I don't know. I'm tempted not to. Okay, so Lilith here is in the Mad Dog. Energy range, missile cooldown, ballistic cooldown, heat management. We're absolutely taking that. She's got a Mad Dog affinity to start with. Heat management is always a good thing to take. And from here, we don't have enough to get anything other than melee damage. I'm not sure that we care about melee damage, so we'll move on for now. Samuel Zhang here is in the Nova. And this is Bulwark, ballistic cooldown, missile cooldown. Honestly, I feel like this guy should be driving the Hunchback 2C. So we'll do something like this. Yeah, that's much better. We can almost grab the ballistic cooldown, not quite, but Bulwark is kind of going to be ideal for this guy. Let's get him nothing at this moment. Okay, Jonathan here. What do we got here? So he's got Fast Learner. He gets more pilot XP. Noted. His evasion could definitely use coming up, but he's currently running flanker energy cooldown. Energy cooldown is fantastic for the Nova. I'm going to boost that up twice. Okay, so I think we're ready to go at this point. Fantastic. Ready yourselves. The next phase of the trial is about to begin. We must decimate their main force and hit their base until Marth Pride decides to settle this in a duel or submit to defeat. You know, I don't think I've ever heard this actually stated. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Marth or Martha. I guess we're about to find out, probably.
Phase 1 of this trial was a success. Star Colonel Pride took the bait and has played right into our hands.
Or we'll just use
She
her
has
rank.
activated the bulk of her force at their main base. Once the trial resumes, we will engage them. Our objective is simple. Hammer their forces until they accept Hygira or run out of assets.
They could fall back beyond their fort and try to draw things out.
If they do, they will hit a wall. Star Commander Rook and his points will array behind it and stop their retreat cold.
We will not let one Falcon slip past us.
Meanwhile, Star Captain Lilith, we will work together to battle through the forces defending the base and then assault it. If we inflict enough damage to the base, the Jade Falcon's resolve will vanish.
Then, game over.
Ath, and we collect our prize.
Thank Kerensky, Jade Falcon leadership brought the Night Gear back with them from the homeworlds. We have yet to meet the mech on the battlefield, but no doubt they will unleash it on us once Phase 2 begins. Once we secure them, these heavies will be useful hardware in the fights to come. The Jaegers are unworthy of these machines. We will know how to maintain them better. I cannot wait to add them to the fold for Clan Ghost Bear.
All right. I believe we've allowed the Falcons enough rest. Ready your units for Phase 2 of this trial.
So, I'll be honest. I wasn't really paying attention to that briefing, and there's a reason for that. That reason is because I was on my phone looking up whether there was an Elemental game, because I remember yesterday, and I believe this was actually a dream, I remember seeing that there was a, like, late 90s, like, almost DOS-era Elemental game. It doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure I dreamed it overnight. I want it so badly. I would make it, but the Battletech license is, you know, an absolute mess. So that's not going to be a thing. We're just going to proceed here. Okay, so this will be interesting. The Mad Dog, not my favorite mech, but it is what we're going to be running for now. Also, don't be surprised if that Hunchback 2C goes kaboom very frequently. They do one of two things. They go kaboom or they make the enemy go kaboom. Those are the only two options. No dialogue. Interesting.
We must barge through and hit their base and cause enough structural damage that they wave the white flag to save some honor. Or they will wish Leo Showers never gifted them this place.
Wait, we have Streak SRM6s on this thing? I had no idea. This is a different variant, isn't it?
Direct hit! That pilot just ejected!
It is. This is a different variant.
New target.
Okay, I didn't realize that. Good to know. We have that bug with the large lasers again, by the way.
All units, watch those artillery impacts. Evade.
Yeah, I'm working
They're
on it.
hitting every inch!
Online.
Still
Wondering
feel
about
like
this
a training exercise?
We need to take them out.
Will the Falcons submit to salvage their honor?
Not without our help. We are about to run into all the fight they have left. Check your weapons.
Okay, where's this artillery at?
Falcons in every direction.
Firing! I love blasting the arrogance right out of them.
More coming in hot.
Determined to fight to the last.
Destroy.
Yeah, we need to take these
Just more
elementals.
birds for slaughter.
Target.
Good.
Destroy.
Crippled that mech.
New target. Keep critical.
Okay, this is better with the
Enemy
Streak
in
SRMs,
town.
by the way. Okay, this is very obnoxious.
Destroy.
Where's that artillery at?
New target.
There's a kit box up over
Chucked
here.
another on my codex.
They are pulling out all the stops. Foolish. Even if they won, the Jaguars would not have to lift a finger to overtake this place.
Target. Destroy.
They have a threshold. Once they reach it, they will tap out. Until then, we keep littering the mountain with them.
Ghost Bears, this is Alpha. We're inching closer to the base.
Target. Destroy.
We are closing in too.
Keep
Okay.
Star Commander Rook,
took down
get
one
into
of them.
position.
Copy that. If they try and run, they will hit a steel wall.
Oh, here they
Scratch
come
another
again.
target.
We had very little time to react to that. This looks like this is where the
Hostile
artillery
birds
are.
bearing
Yep.
Combat Time fatigue is not hitting you yet, is it, Cub? No pausing outside the sim.
Have not even broken a sweat.
New target. Incoming missile. Ammo low.
Ammo low already, huh? Yep, that's a Mad Dog for you.
Heat critical.
And our heat is up there, and our armor is basically gone as well.
Incoming missile. Weapons online.
Okay. So we need to focus fire here for sure. There's a Jenner 2C back behind us, but I want this Viper gone, and then the Kit Fox.
Heat critical.
Jenner 2C also
Contact
has to
destroyed!
Man, our damage is up there.
Weapons online. New target. Target destroyed. Heat critical.
Guns are neutralized!
Scan mode engaged.
Same with their machines.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Our route to the base is clear. Moving there now.
Oh, a repair bay. Cool. Okay, so there's a second repair bay off over here. That's going to go to Terra, for sure. We're going to take this one, 1,000%.
If Pride dueled Aletha, it would have ended there. Instead, she has dragged us out.
And their numbers are taking a serious hit. Explaining the sorry state of the Jaegers will be her next battle.
Okay, so there's a scan over here, and I'm not sure if there's still one aerospace bomber or not. Or aerospace fighter, rather. We'll see. We got some components anyway, so that's fine. Of course, our internals took a beating in that last fight, and we're still a little concerned about that, for sure. I'd like to take the high ground up over here, and, I mean, this is a better loadout of the Mad Dog, but I still don't like the Mad Dog as a mech very much. So, we're going to want to get out of this thing as soon as we can. Okay, what do we got up over here? Who's back here? Jonathan? Are you stuck? Jonathan doesn't appear to be moving. That's a significant problem if he is stuck. We'll go see if we can find him. He's got his elemental attached to him, too. He is stuck on the elemental. Okay, now he's moving. Cool. Well, that's a little awkward. He was definitely stuck on his elemental. At least he's moving now. Can we go? Now we're stuck on an elemental. Actually, it's a Nova, but it's close enough. Actually, I think that was a Kit Fox. Okay, so we're going to make sure that you are in formation. There we go. And let's go see what we've got up over here. So the Jaeger base does need to get eliminated, but we took a lot of damage, particularly in that CT. If our armor gets penetrated again, we're probably going to go down. So that is definitely something to think about. Mad Dogs aren't supposed to be frontline mechs anyway, so we should probably tell our guys to take point. But let's just see what we've got up over here. We've got a broadsword. That's what we've got. Okay, so we're going to tell our guys to advance it. Okay, what do we got up over here? So there's a Fire Moth, there is a Kit Fox, a Mist Lynx, and a Viper. There's probably something else as well, but we'll just focus
More
on
ground
that
forces!
Fire Moth.
This has dragged on long enough. Let us bring them down.
Okay.
I have faced
Come here,
tougher
Fireman.
fights on Bear Claw. This is a glorified training exercise.
Until you
There we
take
go.
a blast to the chest. Focus!
Kit Fox is about gone. There he goes. Rude. Next up
Eyes
is
up.
that Mist Lynx. Cool. And finally, the Viper. Down he goes. is that their element? Did they just have elementals over here? Or was that mechs? I don't know, but what I do know is that we're going to hang back a little bit because of heat. So there's this Jenner 2Z here. There's a Mist Lynx here. We're overheated. That Mist Lynx is almost gone. There we go. And now for the Viper.
We just reached firing range.
Cool.
Time to force Martha Pride out of her nest.
It will not take long. Unless she's intent on bleeding her entire force into the ground.
This will be a great first victory on my codex.
Did we miss the transmission when the Falcons surrendered?
First battle and the Cub thinks he should be awarded the Shield of Zung.
Did Sean receive that after Last Frontier?
Watch it, Cub.
I read what he did. He sacrificed himself so you all could escape.
F. But they do not teach you about real sacrifice on Bearclaw. You only learn that in real combat. We shall see if you live long enough for it to sink in. The Falcon base is dead ahead. Tighten up. They are dug in.
ID tags show Night Gear mechs are on the field. They will not be for long. Time to see what these heavies are capable of.
This could be their last stand. They are bending. Time to break them.
All attack units, hit the base.
Oh, we're working on it.
Red down! Red down!
We're just letting them come to us for right now and taking advantage of the terrain. This Viper is close to going down. We're also overheating.
Mech
So
destroyed.
there's that. Okay. Pushing forward. And we need to let our heat drop. Our heat is a perennial problem right now.
Target cooked. No match for a Ghost Bear.
I mean, it was a turret. That's not much of a target, to be honest. So where are these night gyres? They've got to be here, right? Well, we have some scans we can do. Ooh, turret control tower. Got it. So the turret system has been hacked. And there's a kit box. And a Shadow Cat. And we've got some elementals on the way in. Okay.
That target is not getting back up.
Understood. Let's get these elementals out of here. There we go.
Ah! Getting the shit kicked out of me!
Yeah, that's normal. That's how this works. We're in combat. So we need to take out this Shadow Cat.
Mech destroyed.
Excellent. Our next target is to go after this Night Gyre. Perfect. He's close to going down.
Chopped another on my codex.
There we go.
Keep
going on
hitting it!
over here?
Close the walls on them!
Oh, we need to destroy the base. I gotcha. That's fine. We can
It
definitely
will
do
not be long until the base goes critical!
We've intercepted Falcons trying to retreat into the forest. We will make sure they stay where they are.
Thank you, Star Commander.
There we go. 2 repair bays here. Terra has no weapons remaining. It's going to be Rick and us. Okay. Because Terra has no weapons remaining, there's no point in repairing her mech. I was going to give it to her instead of us because of her being at 51%, but there's really, really not a point to it. Not to mention, the Mad Dog has a lot more firepower than the Kit Fox ever did, so there's that too. Okay, let's push on forward, but I don't know where we're going. We just have the optional objective to use the repair base, which we've done. Ah, here we go. There's a summoner up on that cliff.
Sakon Kabrinsky, this is Star Colonel Martha Pride. Well timed. Your base is under siege and your units are dropping like flies. Do you wish to signal an end to this trial?
Nick, but since you insist on fighting like Inner Sphere Surats, I will treat you like them.
We have fought within the bounds of honor.
I have witnessed the bounds of your honor. Now you shall witness mine.
Mission accomplished, Sakon. She is on the field.
Af, we hit her forces with every...
Okay, so she's got a full star here. We need to take out this Shadow Cat very quickly. There's also a Kit Fox here. I'm going to tell the Elementals to go take out the Kit Fox. There we go. And everyone else is going to focus fire on this Shadow Cat.
Our Night Gear mechs. They pack a punch.
Okay, down goes that guy. Next up, we're going to be focus firing on this probably Mistlynx. Then we're going to take out the Nova. I say as I start
Concede,
firing.
Star Colonel.
Actually, this is a
Salvage some of your warriors and your honor.
You underestimate our capabilities, Ghost Bear.
And you are overestimating your odds.
Okay, this Nova's about to go down. The Elementals aren't attacking anything in particular. I want them up on that Nova, and then after that, everybody is going to focus fire on that Summoner.
Send another to the scrap heap.
Perfect. Our heat is a big concern at this point.
Split the enemy cockpit right open!
Good job.
Mech is offline.
Your Falcons are beaten, Star Colonel Pride. My offer of Hydra stands. Do you accept?
In the name of Clan Jade Falcon, I accept the offer of Hajira.
Well bargained and done, Star Colonel Pride.
Well bargained and done.
All units, our foes acknowledge our victory in this trial. Stand down. All that is left is for us to collect our prize.
That was a very easy trial. Honestly, the hardest thing was keeping our Mad Dog cool. So the Hunchback didn't explode, shockingly. It took critical damage, but it seems to be okay, for now. We've secured a great victory in the name of our clan. We depart Falcon Eerie with worthy Isorla, but we will not leave the Huntress system until we bag more. An even greater challenge awaits. Cool. So we definitely need to be maxing out our weapon components here, and then everything else, well, we could drop our weapon components a little bit, down to 391, and then we could bring this down to like 385, and just try to keep these relatively balanced. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Okay, we'll do that.
Hey! Pay attention, MacJock.
did Aletha find this kid? I understand the Khan wanting to keep top talent distributed across the frontline galaxies. But a freshly blooded Sibco graduate? In the Keshik? We had to earn our blood names and take down a Ghost Bear to join the Silver Root. A child is nothing but an insult to us.
We have our former Khan's incompetence to thank for that. Alpha Galaxy cannot afford to lose any more experienced warriors. Aletha and Bjorn have a monumental task ahead of them, trying to get the Ghost Bear back on track. The kid's appointment is Aletha showing the rest of the clan that even a Khan must make sacrifices if we are to right this ship and catch up to our rival clans.
Not bad.
Could be worse. The Cub held his own against the Falcons well enough. Now we see how he does against the Jaguars.
Well, at least this fight will test his patience. The Jaguars have a way of bending the rules in their favor.
Our fearless leaders in the Crusader cause.
Not so much anymore. Leo Showers may have united the clans and led us out of exile, but he is gone now.
And the new Il Khan stacks the deck in favor of the wolves.
Adapt or die.
All Ulrich Karinsky has done is remove the guardrails put in place by Showers. Now the gloves are off, and it's every invading clan for themselves. The Ghost Bears may have stumbled out of the gate, but no one will remember that once Operation Revival is done. And we take our rightful place as the strongest clan in the Inner Sphere.
I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised that they kept up the high-fidelity cutscenes for the DLC. I kind of expected it to be just, like, a cut-down version with, like, mech cutscenes and voiceovers, but I'm pleasantly surprised. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will see what is next in store. Also, this guy's facial scarring looks like it hurt. No doubt about that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge, STL, Spock, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.